And welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brand new season. So glad to have you with us on this journey. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. It's the Honolulu Breeze facing the Indiana Pacers. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Jalen Suggs. He's out there with Cam Thomas. Joel Embiid is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Sochan in at power forward. Opening day of the regular season, Grant. Nothing quite like this first one of the year.
You know, as a former player, you know firsthand that there's so much anticipation and hard work that goes into making it to opening day. So everyone right now is on a level playing field, and the dream is still alive.
And here are the Breeze now. Pass to Suggs. Here's Sochan. Now Embiid. Checked by Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Sochan. Basket counts. About a minute played here so far in the first. Well, Grant, the Pacers made no secret about their focus on improving defensively.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's how they'll take the next step. They rank near the bottom in a lot of defensive categories, and that has to change, and of course, they know it.
Now here's Davis. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Down low. Here's Suggs. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Hey, you can see that former football player mentality and history on display with Suggs. He is fearless.
Henderson, the pass to Davis. Back to Henderson. No good with a layup.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Pacers. Hernan Gomez comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Watson in for Kuminga. Diallo's checked in for Honolulu. Merrill comes in for Thomas. 1:10 left in the first. Here's Suggs, defended by Henderson. Screen by Embiid. Pass to Merrill. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Embiid. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Defense goes right at Embiid, but that size and strength of his, he just powers right through him.
Hield passes to Watson. Now Henderson. To the middle. Here's Hernan Gomez. Count that one.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Embiid. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Back to Suggs. It's stolen by Henderson. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Oh, wow. Get out of the way!
Yeah, just a stunning play by Henderson, speeding away all on his own.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Breeze ahead. They lead by 2. And we'll be back with you shortly. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, what stands out to you guys from the Breeze in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Indiana trailing here. They've got Josh Okogie. Anthony Davis is out there with Hayes. And it's Watson in at the power forward position. That's the 5 for the Pacers. And finished off by Davis.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, easy to see how creative he is on this feed.
Well, Clark, we often note the offensive impact from Davis, but he also gets it done on the other end of the floor.
He is the best defender in the league in my mind when you look at all the aspects of playing defense. He's a multiple block shot champ. His anticipation and timing at the defensive end, top shelf.
Here's Okogie. Here's Joe. Pass to Hayes. Puts up a 3. Bassey pulls it in. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. And stolen by Hayes.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay.
For 3, Hardy. The Pacers pull it in.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Okogie. The layup misses. And Honolulu has possession. Diallo passes to Hardy. They set the pick. Pass to Bassey. 6 to shoot. Now here's Diallo. Tight defense on him. Bassey can't get it to go. Now here's Hayes. No points so far. Here's Okogie. Back to Hayes. Now here's Davis. With the 10-footer. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Davis has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Pass to Thomas. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of this game. To end the drought. Joe grabs the miss. Here's Okogie. Here's Joe. Davis a screen. Fires it. And the basket by Joe.
Not exactly what Coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
20 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Thomas. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Pacers up 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Well, Grant, you've been the up-and-comer, but you've also played the role of the veteran. What's the key to that latter stage?
You know, B.A., your contributions as a veteran are felt just as much with your leadership as they are with your numbers. So sharing what you've learned with those younger players on the way up is so important.
And so in the game for the Breeze, we've got Cam Thomas. He's out there with Jalen Suggs. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Sohan in at the 4 spot. Here's Suggs. Embiid, a screen on Henderson. The 3 from Suggs. Porter pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Now Hield, still without a bucket. The 3 hits the trifecta. And the Pacers lead by 5.
Quite simply, one of the best three-point shooters in this game. That's Buddy Hield.
Here's Suggs, defended by Henderson. Pass to Sohan. Embiid, a screen on Kuminga. Clock at 6. Sohan, the pass to Embiid. Inside, Embiid gets the advantage.
Inside, Embiid has almost too many options. A lot of ways he can get it done.
And one of the more imposing guys at the center position, Joel Embiid.
As unique a player as we've got in the league in terms of his size, just mammoth, and his agility and skill level, so special for a guy of his size. His production is absolutely crazy. Perennial MVP candidate now and perhaps for several years to come.
Now here's Henderson, and let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the incredible athleticism of Scoot Henderson has drawn comparison to players like Westbrook, Wall, and Rose. Scoot said, quote, "No, I don't want to try to follow up anybody. I want to have my own career where people compare to me. But those are some great players, some great guards and leaders. But I just want to make my own path." BA?
Yep, and that's where you have to be mentally. Thanks, Allie. Here's Suggs. Here's Thomas. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Porter looks it over. Pass to Henderson. Oh, nice! Big finish! Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter here. Here's Suggs. Screen by Embiid. From outside the arc. No luck on that one. Indiana leading.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Davis with it. Lets it go from deep. That one no good. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Pacers up 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Michael Porter out there with Kuminga. Then there's Scoot Henderson. Then it's Buddy Hield. And it's Davis in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Suggs doing a nice job being aggressive. They're challenging defenders and getting rewarded with the call.
Jalen Suggs, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
I like a lot of things about Suggs. His toughness and physicality, though, kind of stand out, especially at both ends of the floor. And I think he just continues to grow as a player.
Good on both. And here's Henderson. Pass to Davis. And here's Hield. Kuminga, the pass to Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Hield from outside. Not going to go that time.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
On the wing, Suggs. Embiid to screen on Henderson. Pass to Thomas to tie it up. Knocks down the triple. Thomas has got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play. Finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
To the inside, and it's out of bounds to Indiana. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Henderson for three. He drops it from range. And the Pacers lead by 3.
And they retake the lead with a bounce-back 3.
The crowd has started to get nervous, but now they're just fired up. An incredible ball game going down the stretch.
Here's Suggs. Here's Embiid. Drilled from 11 feet out.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now here's Henderson. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Kuminga to pass to Porter. Now here's Henderson. 6 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Key points from Henderson. Stepping up. Scoop, young man, scoop.
Now a timeout called by Honolulu. They're losing by 4. 1:21 left to play in the fourth. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Honolulu's head coach was going over with his team. He reminded his team just how close this game is, saying, guys, we aren't out of this yet. We still have plenty of time left. Let's go out and execute our game plan, and I promise you, we will win this game. Let's see how they come out of this timeout, Brian.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Suggs, defended by Henderson. Pass to Embiid. 1:10 left in the fourth. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Henderson scanning the floor. Embiid with a steal. It's 2-on-1. Wiggins with it, and it's Hield picking him up. Here's Sohan. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D there from Kuminga. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
And here are the Breeze now. 6-point game. Here's Suggs, defended by Henderson. Davis against Embiid. Davis with the defensive effort. And that's an intentional foul.
First team foul.
30 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second team foul. At the line, from Indiana, Henderson.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing. And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
The three from Suggs. Pacers with a rebound. Now here's Hield. So the Pacers take the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
AD, a road trip coming up against some quality teams. What's your level of confidence that you can take care of business?
We're very confident. We're going to stay disciplined. We're going to take it one game at a time. We got a lot of tough teams coming up. On the road, it's always tough. You have nobody there, but the team. So we're going to continue to play together and hopefully we can come out on top.
Thanks, AD.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Last but not least, here is your New Balance player of the game, Scoot Henderson.
It's game time in Cleveland as the crowd looks to cheer on the Cavaliers. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines. Looking at the last game for the Cleveland Cavaliers, it was a win against the Trailblazers in Portland.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and getting those high percentage looks.
Now let's take a look at Honolulu's opening lineup. You've got Suggs, also Thomas out there. Wiggins is out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Sohan in at the power forward.
The selfless attitude of James. When someone on his team has a clean look he feeds him.
Here's Suggs. The Cavaliers making the shot. We'll have to keep our eyes on the center matchup, Greg, in this one. These two bigs bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight.
Here's Bogdanovich after the made shot from Joel Embiid. And here's James outside. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And that's the improvement of his game. You gotta guard Bron close at the perimeter. He can be so efficient from out there.
Suggs passes to Thomas. Embiid with a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Thomas. The Cavaliers pull it in.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds, and Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop the ability to play facing up to the basket.
Now, Suggs, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Suggs passes to Embiid. Suggs in the corner. A three-pointer, no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to LeBron. Fires the three. Hits it from three-point range. LeBron's got 6.
Just zero hesitation from James, trusting his shot.
Embiid sets the pick for Suggs. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
McCollum looking it over. Passes it to LeBron. And James throws it down.
Oh, my God. LeBron James with that power. Do you just feel the rim shake?
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead, up by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. 3-point lead. LeBron and Thompson are up front. Talen Horton-Tucker out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Jones in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Early 2023 saw Cam Thomas just erupt as a scorer, Greg. We were talking about it every game. A guy who was ready to break out.
And, Kevin, I like using the word ready because he was given an opportunity and took it. And he showed us all what a productive machine he could be.
Honolulu shooting their first free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Well, J.B. Bickerstaff, Greg, has done a tremendous job in his time with this Cavaliers team.
Has had him on the winning track since his first full season with the team. Really getting the most out of this roster. Not full of superstars, but full of guys who enjoy playing together.
And so he makes both from the line.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
LeBron outside. And the pass to Garuba. Launches from deep. A shot by LeBron, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron James last season passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to become the NBA's all-time leading scorer. LeBron says, that record was never in my head because I've always been a pass-first guy, so it was never a goal of mine. Kevin, there's perhaps no greater tribute to James's all-around game, but he could set that mark without setting his mind to it. Back to you.
Well said, D.A., thank you.
And Fultz is terrific at drawing contact, especially when he's going up to shoot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Fultz. RJ, I've got a hypothetical for you. If we did a fantasy draft and you had the first overall pick, who would you take?
I'm going to be honest. Right now, I'm going to have to probably say Jokic, just because there's no defense that has been created that can stop his offensive game. So ultimately, it doesn't matter how good of a defender he is. But second, I'm still going with Brown.
And the explosiveness of Fultz really is incredible. Just he's effortless in terms of getting where he wants on the court.
Outside for Thomas. 3-pointer. Here's Embiid. Robust move inside by Joel Embiid.
Hammering the offensive glass. Embiid putting that big size to use.
Pass to Claxton. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Back to James. That one drops for him. LeBron's got the lead back up to 3 now for Cleveland.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Now, here's Suggs. Tight defense on him. To the paint. Here's Embiid. The rebound by James. Cleveland leading by 3. Walker with the rebound.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Suggs dishes to Embiid. Outside for Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. Goes back up. The big man Embiid converts inside.
the footwork, the patience. Watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
James looking around. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 4 now for the Cavs. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And the teams are going to...
The previous play is under review.
Monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hands.
And even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Cavaliers lead by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so in the game for the Breeze, they've got Thomas. He's out there with Suggs. Joel Embiid out there with Wiggins. And it's Sochan in at the 4-man position. James, no good. Honolulu trails by 4.
Hey, Richard, with Joel Embiid, his combination of physical dominance and skill, it's almost unfair.
Yeah, he's a 300-pound guy with the agility of a wing. That is not fun to guard. He can bully you or beat you with finesse. There's really no weakness in his game, Greg. Anytime you get a look that good, it's a great trip.
Here's Bogdanovich. McCollum outside. Shot clock at 6. Tate with the screen from McCollum. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Thomas. A shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even. Thomas got 5 now.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Claxton. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And LeBron throws it down.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Passes it to Sochan. Now Embiid. Claxton covering. And there's the pass to Suggs. A miss that time would have put him up. Cavaliers on offense. A 2-point game. James outside. Pass to Claxton. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Now here's Embiid. Claxton covering. And here's Embiid. 8 points for him. Misses the baby hook.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Pass to LeBron. Back to McCollum. Tate with the screen for McCollum. Again, the Cavaliers score.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense, the ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
Down low. Crafty move. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to just 4 points with the bucket from Embiid. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 4. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Honolulu trails by 4. We've got Nicholas Claxton. LeBron James is out there with Jae'Sean Tate. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Bogdanovich in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. It's good from long range.
And an impressive passer at the 5 spot. Embiid always has a great feel for when his guys are open.
James outside. Pass to Tate, out of bounds. Honolulu takes possession.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Now, here's Suggs. He's tightly guarded. Embiid with a screen on McCollum to take the lead. Here's the floater. A nice shot by Embiid.
You just gotta admire the strength of Embiid, able to work through that aggressive coverage.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. A shot by LeBron, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's Wiggins missing. Cavaliers trailing. McCollum kicks to James. Back to McCollum. On the wing, James. 6 to shoot. Outside, Bogdanovich. No good on the 3. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. High post, Embiid, 6 feet out. Thomas, no good.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Yeah, he's got great position, and it makes it a really tough shot, even from such close range.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. And another miss by Cleveland.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Suggs has gone 2 for 7 from the field. Tate finds James. Over Wiggins. LeBron, no good. And it's Wiggins with the ball for Honolulu. Here in the fourth quarter, the defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Thomas is screen on Bogdanovich. There's the triple. Honolulu, no good that time either. And they're in position to take the lead.
And how big would a bucket be at this stage of the game?
And a deep 3 from James. Can't knock in the 3.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Here's Sohan, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're behind by 3. Seconds left in the fourth.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
And Suggs, a competitive guy, and if he fouls him in big moments, he takes it personally.
He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Timeout called, Cleveland. They trail by 4. 3 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, pure desperation right now. Do you think there's enough time?
McCollum left side. So Honolulu wins it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Hey, thanks very much, Joel. Quality night offensively. How do you evaluate your performance?
Efficiency-wise, I've been struggling a little bit lately, so, this game was about just letting the game come to me. And I felt like I did that. My teammates found me. We got through it. We got the win. That's the most important thing.
Winning ugly is better than losing pretty, right? Congrats. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.